Hey guys. All right. This might be a long one, a little bit longer than usual. So, me and Christ, this Jesus Christ. This is the Jesus Christ from the Christian group that are taking care of me. Me and him have been beating the shit out of each other for a long 14 weeks. That I learned. 14 weeks. We've been fucking, I've been working with him. But when it comes to the sexual abuse from him on me, not him specifically, in dreams. He gives me these dreams to see my reaction and all that shit. Watch my past videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then I don't like it, so I shoot him. He the other day, a week ago, I rolled over. I woke up, I rolled over, and he kicked me in the balls. Wow. Kicked me in the ball. I didn't feel the goddamn thing, but everybody flipped out because they saw him do it. And that's the way it's been going. I mean, JC. So I'm just saying that's the way it's been going. Well, the other day I had four vampires, girls, I call them vampires, in my neck, put there by Christ, because he wants to see how get remove them. So I removed them all, went fucking insane. I was mad as hell, and I started fucking arguing with them. So the argument went crazy, and I'm in the regent priests. So I got the regent priests as witnesses. I got Sarah as witnesses. Everybody's standing around watching me argue. Why are you doing this? I don't need it. I don't need it. And I was really mad. Really mad. But then I said something. I go, I don't mind you taking care of me, healing me, but I don't need all those bullshit dreams. And you know what I'm fucking talking about. I don't need them. I don't want them. Fucking end this shit. And I go, as far as I'm concerned, all these fucking girls you're putting in my head, that's supposed to be taking away from the priestess. Okay. Because the priestess owned my ass for the last 250 fucking years from Daniel Boone till now. She's been in me. Even when I was married to Tina in Russia, priestess was in me. Figure that out. Fuck. Anyway, I finally get rid of the priestess, but there's a void. See, the priestess finally is gone. She's outside of me, but she can come back because the conditioning over 200 years, the conditioning, she automatically comes back in me for my reasons and her reasons. We always hook up again. And this has been going on for 3 years or more. So they put other girls to fill the void in me, the Regent Priest and Jesus Christ. But I don't care about that. They should be fucking separating us, not putting more fucking women in my head. But they got to put more girls in my head. And you think, what the fuck are you complaining about, Rich? It's hell. It's hell. Trust me, you wouldn't fucking like it. And I'm screaming. Me and Jesus are beating the shit out of each other. I'm laying in the Regent Priest. Tina's there. My kids are there. They're all watching. I get rid of the four loogies, the girls, vampire loogies. They're coming in my fucking head. They're yapping. I get rid of them all. I'm freaking out. And I start a mouth war with Jesus. We're yelling, I'm screaming, and I go, you don't have the right. I go, why you're putting him in there? I don't really give a fuck. I'm keeping my sovereignty, and that's it. I'm me. I don't want no fucking women in my head. And as soon as I said sovereignty, they all fucking went nuts. They all went nuts. They're screaming. He said sovereignty. He said sovereignty. My fucking sovereignty, right? So they went nuts. And they're all singing. He said, and then they all started screaming. He said it. He said it. He said it. He said sovereignty. And then they said, "You're you finally reached sainthood. You finally reached sainthood." Christ is going, holy Christ, he's a saint. I can't believe he reached sainthood. We've been waiting for that for fucking a long 14 weeks. And I'm going, what the fuck are you talking about? And he goes, you achieved sainthood. You're a fucking saint. And I go, how do I become a saint out of violence with you and all this shit that I'm going through? And he goes, we needed you to say sovereignty in your own being, body, mind, and soul, body, mental, spiritual, physical. You said sovereignty. That's what we needed to give you sainthood. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck. What does that mean? Right? Because I was already a saint. They declared it fucking years ago. They declared that I'm a Christ years ago. And they declared that I'm a regent priest years ago. And I took training with the Legion before I came to this fucking planet, this earth, the sorry, body. So what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, but we did it all over again. You finally reached sainthood after 14 weeks. All you needed to do was say you needed sovereignty. You declared sovereignty, and that means you finally reached sainthood. That is the way it went. And I go, then I'm listening. I'm just listening to what they're saying. And he goes, okay, I'm going to read to you what you achieved. I'm going to read to you what you achieved over 14 weeks to achieve sainthood. And I go, okay. So these are all the things, the issues I went through with you to achieve sainthood. And he goes, yeah. So, number one, he goes, these are all the things you passed to achieve sainthood. I guess something like that. Internal screening gnosis. I go, okay, I'm writing all this down. I'm laying in bed writing it down best I can. Internal debate, internal truancy, internal watching, internal creativity, less dreaming, less internal abuse, sovereignty abuse. And there was a couple more. There's a couple more, but I didn't get them. So just to put that with you. So internal screening gnosis. It means this. When Christ has given me a dream, Christ has given me a dream, I can stop the dream, pull it aside, and see my real dream. That right there makes me a saint. Well, one of the reasons I'm a saint. So because that is spiritual in the ego, I can do that. Screen dream. And I go, I know how many times I had to suck cock from a fucking scream dream when I'm dreaming about kissing a beautiful girl. And it's actually a dick. Loogie man. That's how I learned it. Internal debate. Internal debate means, and gnosis, internal screening gnosis. Gnosis is spirituality. So that's what that means. Internal debate. I'm figuring shit out between my soul, my God, and my brain. We debate. We got a problem. We debate it or argue, and you know, a debate, a fucking debate, proper debate, and we come up with an answer. That's how I do it. Internal truancy. I don't know what truancy means. I looked it up once on Google, but I forgot. So you can do it. Internal truancy. Internal watching. That means I watch for loogies. When a loogie comes in, I can feel it coming in and it sets itself up to a girl in my head or other things that happen to me spiritually. When I'm being attacked, I can feel it. Then I go and kick its ass. So I'm always aware of what's going on around me spiritually. I can't see shit, not usually, because they took my seeds away. Internal creativity. Internal creativity is I'm creating the illusion room where I shoot the zombies all the time. I created it. Watch my past playlist for that. I create trains. I create potato chips for the kids to make them go away. I'll give them Doritos. All of a sudden, the kids are going, blah, 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 screaming at me, and I'll just start eating a bag of chips, laying in bed, meditating, sleeping, whatever. And I'll start eating potato chips. There you go. I go, guys, you want some potato chips? They go, yeah. So I'll give them the bag of chips. It's that fucking easy. They all love it and they run away. Creativity. Less dreaming. I have less of my own dreaming. That's not good. But because I have less dreaming, I think Christ thinks that I'm on the right path. I fucking hate it. But he seems to think I'm liking it or I'm on the path. I don't know. I don't understand it. Less internal abuse. So when I get upset with what my soul's doing, I get mad at him from here and we yell and we fight and fucking argue. And I always win. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sovereignty abuse. Sovereignty abuse. What the hell does that mean? Sovereignty is I own myself, holding myself, holding myself against the girls, against scum spirits. I'll beat the shit out of them. I'll rip their skins off. I'll cut their fucking throats. That means sovereignty abuse. Yeah. Sovereignty abuse. So I'm holding my own. These are my lines. Don't fuck with me or whatever they are. You know. Okay. Thank Christ, Ted. I get my dreams back. I get my dreams. I get my dreams back. That means he's gonna stop fucking with me in dream space, giving me Christ dreams. I get more of my own dreams. Well, thanks, Jesus. Yeah. See, that's what we bitch about. That's what we fight about constantly. And because of all that fighting for the past 14 weeks, I became a saint. I get my sainthood. I get all my seeds back. Internal light, my creation seeds. Beautiful. I still ain't got them. Then he goes on. Also, you achieved regents again. I'm going, what's that mean? He goes, you were once a regent priest, you lost it, and now you're a regent again. So I'm a regent priest again. He goes, yeah, you can do all the shit regent priests do. You just don't remember it all. And I go, yeah, I don't. Anyway, I'm learning over time. I'm learning. I achieved. He goes, you achieved Jesus Christ and Christ again. I go, Jesus Christ and Christhood again? He goes, yeah. And I go, what the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? He goes, Jesus Christ is of the mountain. Christ is off the mountain. You achieved both again, just to let you know. That's what he told me, just to let me know. And he goes, you got 16 shields? I go, what are 16 shields? He goes, for each level of the mountain and off the mountain, you're at level 16. You got a shield. Those are physical shields, like chest armor with a symbolic picture or whatever. You know, a red cross on your chest. Sort of like the old days. You got 16 of those. I go, cool. I want those, man. They are cool. They're very cool. And he goes, all this started 12 years ago, and it's all behind you now. Then he goes on. So I achieved all that in this lifetime, and I never owned a gun in the physical. So most of it's spiritual work. Like I ain't much in the physical. Then he goes, 12 years ago, it's all behind me now. He goes, this started 12 years ago with you, and it's all behind me now. And 12 years ago, I lost my skins, or I think it was even more farther back. But he started the process of me learning or me becoming Jesus Christ again and Christ. And Tina came out and said, Jesus Christ and Christ are basically one and the same. She said they're one and the same. But for you being on the mountain, that is Jesus Christ. For you passing off the mountain, becoming illuminated, that's Christ. So I was Jesus Christ. I got off the mountain, became illuminated. I gotta say something about that. And now I'm Jesus Christ. I'm Christ, universal Christ. But there's something about that I want to say. Fuck, I forgot already. Oh, illuminated, illuminated. You could be illuminated in certain subjects, like just you can know everything about geopolitics. You know how to work it, you know how to play it, you know how to do it. That's what I mean. But it doesn't mean you're off the mountain. That's just one aspect of it. You can learn you can learn the different forces, earth, wind, and fire in spirit. Be stupid at everything else, but be a witch and control it and do it. Doesn't mean you're off the mountain, but you're illuminated now because you passed all the fucking tests of that subject. So you pass all the tests of that subject, playing with the elements. You control the elements because my girlfriend, she once was an Aries, and she goes, "I'm wind, I'm wind. Spiritually, I'm wind," and I'm going, "Oh, fucking shut up." We're sitting around a goddamn coffee table outside. A girlfriend of hers was bad mouthing her, going, "She's a bitch. I don't know why you're dating her, Richard. She's a fucking whore. She's a fucking. She steals things. She stole my cassette tape. She's a bitch." And all this stuff. And I'm like, she didn't steal a fucking tape cassette. This is back in the cassette tape days. I go, she didn't steal it. She's fucking nuts and she forgot it. That's that simple. I know it. She stole mine too, but she didn't steal it. She just other things like that. And all of a sudden, as she's mouthing her words, the fucking gust of wind comes down locally right on our patio. Fucking blew all the tables, all the chairs, the umbrellas, fucking the whole patio, whoosh, right off. All our coffees, everything. We're on a street in a coffee shop, and blew the wind. I'm like, holy fuck, holy what the fuck? And the girl that was bad mouthing her said, "Well, she says she's the wind," and I go, "Yeah, you were bad mouthing her." And we just sat there, oh, holy fuck. That was her. That was her, man. Then we looked around. Nothing else happened on the rest of the street. And there was no wind that day, barely any wind. But this fucking wind came and blew everything off the fucking tables, the chairs, the whole patio set up fucking against the fence. Holy shit. Freaked us right the fuck out. And it only happened when she was bad mouthing my girlfriend. I think she was jealous. She wanted a piece of this, man. But she was jealous. Anyway, nothing better than that. I don't care. Anyway, so you can do that consciously if you're an Aries and you can do control the wind that way, non-local, meaning outside yourself on someone who's abusing you. Someone was abusing her. She's at home somewhere else, and the wind comes and blows that abuse away, blows it away. Non-local. Fucking awesome. If you can do that, you have accomplished that lesson. Doesn't mean you're off the mountain because you got to do them all, but in that one area, you're over the top. You're illuminated in that area. That's what that means. That's what that means. Okay. You're illuminated on that subject. Doesn't mean you're illuminated by all the subjects. I'm not illuminated by all the subjects, but I'm pretty good enough to be off the mountain here. Then there's another girlfriend I had. Well, she wasn't my dating girlfriend. She was a friend. We were in a bookstore. We were the only two in the bookstore, other than the cashier. and he was reading his fucking books. The girl I was with, standing beside me, about 3 feet away. I'm looking at a book, and I went to talk to her about this book, and she was gone. I ran around the store looking for her. Fucking, where the fuck did she go? I turn around, and there she is, standing in the same place. I ran out on the street looking for her. She wasn't on the street. I come back in. I go, hey, did you see that girl I was with? And he goes, no, I was reading the book, man. I'm sorry. Then I ran back over to where I was and her. I'm looking around the store. Then I turn around and she's standing right there where I was. I'm like, holy fuck, you disappeared. She goes, yeah, that happens all the time. I go, man, you fucking disappeared. I walked, I ran 3 times where you were standing and you fucking disappeared. I drove her nuts for days. I wanted answers. How did she do that? Anyway, she excelled in that area. She could physically make herself disappear out of reality. How the fuck does that happen? How the fuck? She didn't do it consciously. Her soul did it. As soon as she started reading the book, she let her soul and her soul, whatever, took over and she disappeared. The force is at work. She can do that. I can't. So she's illuminated in that area. She may not be able to do anything else, but she can do that really fucking good. Not consciously, subconsciously. And her soul takes over, makes her disappear. I made videos about it. You can check it out. But that's what I mean by isolating, not isolating, certain skill sets. You can be illuminated in certain skill sets. I wanted to put that out there. But anyway, so I reached sainthood. So they call me a saint. But, and the only reason I know this is because I talk to Jesus and all the fucking spirits in my head, and it's all good. It's just the way it is. And those are the things that made me pass. Sovereignty. That's all I had to say from 12 weeks ago. And of course, this is part two. Part one of this video was me talking to the extraterrestrials the day before. So I don't know, man. That's my experience. I'm not stroking my ego. This is my experience, and that's what happens. And that's what I experienced. Later.